David Bay here from MuscularDevelopment.com. We are here on the eve of the 2016 New York Pro, here with Derek Upshaw and his daughter, Brianna. All right. Sometimes I mess up names. Anyhow, Derek, we saw you last year at Orlando. We saw you here in New York last year. Been off since then. What have you been up to, man?
Yeah, I've just been getting thicker, bigger. I had some nerve issues going on last year, and almost about 100% back now. So both my sides are symmetrical and balanced. So I'm ready this year. You know, did a lot more deadlifts this year. I didn't do them last year, and you know, just I feel like my hams and glutes got a little thicker, and I'm just ready to crack that rear shot. You know. So I'm looking forward to the show. This is going to be the toughest show that I've been in. It's got some awesome talent in this show. I mean, you got Rolly, you got Dexter, you got Juan, you got De La Rosa. So I'm just happy to get on stage. Most of these guys are Olympian guys, so it's a pleasure getting on stage with them. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be one of the best New York Pros that we've seen in a decade or even more. As you said, you know, we have, I think, 6 or 7 guys here that have been to the Olympia, a handful of guys who have potential to be there as well. I want to touch base just for a second on something you brought up as far as nerve issues. Now, a lot of guys that we see getting into their, as early as their early 30s, mid-30s, into their 40s, it seems like we see that once in a while where they have nerve issues. You start to see one side of the body generally lose a little bit of size. Now, what did you do to remedy that? I mean, was it deep tissue massage, chiropractor stuff? I mean, because that's something that a fair amount of guys face at some point in their career, especially once they're over the age of 35 or 40.
I think it happened to me from squatting heavy. I think right after Team U, I was dehydrated and I just went in and started getting ready for the Tampa, and I should have took a week off, and you really should after a show just to get your body back to normal. And I think it happened when I was squatting, and I got some nerve compression in my cervical area, and I started to use a neck decompression machine that Matt Puglia, he's Jose's roommate, so he's a physical therapist. He gave it to me. Started using that religiously every night and morning, and I think it helped gain some space in between my disc, and did a lot of ART massage in the areas where I wasn't getting any blood flow. Good massage therapist, Tori Minyard, helped me out. She got some blood in that area. Just started activating those nerves, you know, and I just really focused on doing that one side that was weak and trying to just to rehab it and get it strong again, you know. So I'm excited, you know. So I feel good.
It's good to be back to 100%. Yeah. All right. Now, as far as the training and stuff, when you had issues with one side versus the other, I mean, did you start doing some unilateral training, or did you kind of stick with, training everything as a group? I know a lot of guys, when they have nerve issues, some people believe in, training that leg or that arm real individually, especially as far as the legs. Instead of doing squats and leg presses, guys will do things like walking lunges or split squats so they can focus on the leg. Did you change up your training specifically to try to bring that side back up, or did you kind of just keep doing what you were doing in conjunction with the therapy?
I had to, because I mean, even when I was benching, I had one arm that was just doing all the work, and I just had to just lay off that strong arm and just start rehabbing the weaker arm. And I did a lot of Smith machine, so I didn't really have to use a lot of balance just to get that initial strength back again. And I just unilaterally did that one side that was weaker, and it just takes time. I mean, nerve damage can put you on the sidelines for a long time. Yeah, and I thought it was over, and I'm just happy. And I remember I used to pray to God. I say, hey, before I had this nerve damage, God, let me hit the lottery. And then after I had that nerve damage, I was like, God, just give me one more shot to get on stage and just help me out and get me better. And I'm just happy it got better, and I'm happy to be here today.
All right, man. Well, you picked a hell of a show to come back after a year off. So we wish you the best of luck for myself and everybody at MuscularDevelopment.com. Guys, we're going to let Derek and Brianna get going now. Remember, prejudging starts tomorrow at 11 o'clock. That's Eastern time, all divisions. Everything's running in one day. Finals start at 6. Make sure you check back to Muscular Development for our play-by-play, all our pictures, live updates, and everything else you guys are used to. But one more time, this is David Bay with Derek Upshaw, the lovely daughter Brianna, on the eve of the 2016 IFBB New York Pro for MuscularDevelopment.com.
Boston Muscle.